What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer Day with TK. It's a beautiful, sunny Sunday afternoon here in Findlay, Ohio, and I'm hanging out in the beer shed, getting ready to jump into the three-way taste challenge. This challenge was put out there by Brian from Big B's Beer Review. Probably about a month ago. I've been slacking. I had to go and collect these beers, and then I was just slacking with work. I haven't done a ton of videos lately, so sorry for the delay, but we're finally getting at it. So anyway, the idea behind this video is to try some of these macro legends and see if we can tell the difference. So we have a Coors Banquet, a Miller High Life, and a Bud Heavy, a regular old Budweiser here. Now, before we begin, I will say this. I don't regularly drink these beers, so I don't know. This might be a little tougher than I thought. When I initially saw this, I was like, it'll be pretty easy. And then I started thinking, when's the last time you drank a Budweiser or a Miller High Life or a Coors Banquet? Probably been quite a while. So maybe this will be a little trickier than I think it's going to be. Anyway, my wife is going to pour these. I have each of these jam jars are numbered 1, 2, and 3. She's going to pour a different one in each of the glasses, and we'll see what happens. I think he also said pick your favorite of the 3. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one, but we'll see what happens. So I'll let her pour the beers. I'm going to leave the beer shed, and then I'll come back in and give him a shot and see what happens. All right, we're back in action. Now, these are interesting. I was hoping that I would get a little more from just looking at them, but if I'm looking at the colors, they were all pretty damn similar. This one actually looks a little bit lighter, the one on the left. Very similar. I guess the 1 and 3 have decent amounts of head. 2's got none, really. Let's check out the bubbles. Carbonation's kind of slow on this one. This one has a ton of fine bubbles, as does this. I was thinking the champagne of beers, Miller High Life, might give itself away with the bubbles, the carbonation. So it's got me thinking one of these two before I even taste it. Color-wise, this is a little darker. These two are a bit darker than this one. Let's give it a shot. Smell them. It's got a sweet cereal. It's not as sweet as the first. That one's a bit weird. All right. Let's take a sip and see what we think. Not a fan of that one. I think I'm going to go with this one as Bud. Although it doesn't look, the light doesn't look right. But it's a gross ass taste that I absolutely hate, which I associate with Budweiser. Yeah, I'm sticking with Bud on that. It tastes like shite. They're not super different, to be honest. Hard to clean your palate when they all taste shockingly similar. And not good. They all taste like shit. I think I'm going to go with this order. Now for the moment of truth. Yeah, what's number 3?
Bud.
Good. I knew that. I hate Budweiser. It's probably my most hated beer in the world. These two I might get confused. 2? Coors. So one's Miller. Mm-hmm. Got them right?
Yep.
All right. If I had to choose, I would go with the Coors O. Budweiser, I absolutely hate. I know a lot of people like it. You're free to like whatever you like. I personally hate this beer with every ounce of my soul. And when I drank it, I could tell that was gross as shit. That's out. So put it down to these two. They're kind of similar. I think that the Coors O is probably a little bit more body to it, and this has got the finer kind of bubbles. But I don't know. They're all kind of similar. They're light, kind of sweet, adjuncty taste, and not particularly something that I love. But hey, we got it done, and shockingly, I got them right. So I'm happy about that. I don't have to look like a fool getting them wrong on the challenge. Hey. Check it out. It's the three-way taste challenge. If you haven't checked out Big B's channel, I'll throw the box up top there so you can see it. And anybody else out there, hopefully you guys will do one of these challenges. The downside is I spent too much money on macro beers that I don't want, so there's some more in the fridge. I'll have to give them away the next time I have guests that I don't really like. Hey, till next time. Cheers.